Okay, welcome back to my channel. How are we all doing? Welcome back, welcome back. Okay, so I just want to react on issue at hand. I want to react on the issue at hand because I have seen that this issue of cabinet member, reshuffling cabinet, dissolving cabinet, and all that is eating everybody up. Okay, so we are not here to attack anybody or to side any group or any individual, but we have to say it the way it is. Yes, I can see you at the relay. It has been a long time. Where have you been, my brother? Firstborn, I see you. Please, guys, like the video. Like the video. Let us um, just enjoy this moment, okay? Let us enjoy it together because I can see that many people don't understand what is going on, and we are not member of any group. We are not in the cabinet. We are not fighting for anything. But as a citizen, as an individual, we need to say the way it is. The way we see it outside could be different from the way it is inside. But we can only judge by what we see outside, right? I am always here silently watching. Oh, nice to hear that because I wanted to call you out on a few days ago. I said, okay, let me just give some time. Maybe you traveled or something like that. Anyway, nice to have you. Nice to have you. So, guys, please do me a favor. Click on the like button. We are just few people watching at the moment, although this is just 2 minutes in the stream. So, my people, whenever you hear people trying to act as if they own you or they know everything but you don't know anything, know for the fact that that person is fighting for his personal interest. If you are following what is going on, I'm not going to start calling names, but the way you will know who I'm talking about. Okay, and like I said, I'm not here to call any names. I've said it in the past. I don't support any. I don't believe in any group or any that. But it's a shameful thing what we are witnessing at the moment. Very very shameful, and we are the problem of ourselves. That one we can say that we are the main problem of ourselves. I have seen people, okay, COS did this, finance minister said this. I have issue with all of them. I have issue with all of them. I am not only disappointed, I am somehow, provoked. Okay, I am disappointed with all the things going on. I'm honestly, I am very very disappointed. But it's expected. Somehow it's expected because you see, to control or to manage Igbo people, we are one of the most difficult people to lead in the surface of Earth. In this planet Earth, Igbo people are one of the most difficult people to lead or to be their leader. You see, Master Kano tried his best. He tried all he could to bring people together, to talk sense to our people, and he started by using this aggressive tone to call our attentions, and he succeeded. He succeeded, but the problem is that do we actually learn anything from that? The answer is no. Only if you do, but you cannot say yes. Igbos we have gathered something, we have learned something from that. No, it's not. Today, every Igbo man, every Igbo Biafrans want to be a leader. They want to be in the helm of affairs. They want to, whenever they talk, everybody must listen. When thousands of people or millions of people gather together, and all of them want to be leader, all of them want to lead, all of them want to be the manager or director or president, it is always what we find in our midst. Take for instance, Nigeria as a country. Do you know that one of the reasons why it is so easy for Hausa Yoruba people to make sure that Igbo man will never ever be president of Nigeria? One of the main reasons for that is a fellow Igbo man. We always want to step on our brother to prove a point. Godwin Ezekiel, I see you. Ezekiel, good evening, bro. Good evening to you. Nice to have you. And please, you guys should click on the like button. I can see that only one person have done that, which is unfair. Like the video so that others will know that we are here, and we are here to, you know, bring our opinion, not as a cabinet member, not as a follower of one party or another, but both of them, like I said, they are pissing me off. COS, finance minister, and all of them, they are making me angry. They are making me angry. I believe they do make you as well. If you are like me, people who watch only what is on social media and write on it, you follow what is on social media, you somehow you confused. You don't know the main problem in the cabinet, in the inner caucus, where they have their meetings and trying to share their opinion on how to go about things and how to carry themselves out. They now come out to hide the main problem to pretend that they are fighting against each other. Let me finish what I was saying about Nigerian government for Igbo man to become president in Nigeria. Igbo man can never ever allow their brother to lead because they also want to be a leader. They also want to be a leader. Why you see Peter Obi when he's campaigning seems like people have actually gathered to support him in one way or another is because Peter Obi is the only one that managed to make other tribes to believe that he can also be president from Nigeria, from Biafra land, from Igbo tribe. And other political Igbo politicians seems to calm down about it. But remember, they also contributed in what happened to Peter Obi. That's why every election, you see not less than 10 Igbo men purchasing presidential ticket. But you cannot see Yoruba people do that. If they do, they already know that this one is just to, create awareness, not prepare him for future, not that he's going to stop his brother. The same thing in the gubernatorial election. That's what they're bringing now to the Biafran government in exile. And they're using that, believing that you that are watching them, you are too myopic and your own stupidity is second to none. That you will never ever understand what they're doing. When this thing started, I made it clear that we should avoid throwing support to any particular individual, so that they will start this fight with themselves and finish it among themselves. Every now and then, one of them somebody will now come up, okay, I have to read one book or one chapter, one novel, whatever they're claiming they're reading, to make you to believe that they're doing the right thing. If you can think critically, you understand that most of what they're saying and what they're doing goes with their selfish interests, private achievement, like what they want to achieve. That's exactly what they're doing. Maybe as they're doing that, maybe we that are from outside, we can now make up our mind to know who is worthy of following. I'm not a child. I'm too old for that to believe that I will just fold my hand, watch your program without analyzing your previous program and what is playing out, to be able to make out meaning, to know what you need to do. Biafrans are not stupid. No matter how many times you spend on social media broadcasting and claiming that you are creating awareness to convince people that you think you're going to convince about it. How can you tell me this? That PM is there. All of you have been following PM, and all of you always come out, oh, Odogwoke, PM, our leader, PM. A lot of names, which is well deserved. Okay? Then you are there watching how the whole thing is going on. You know that PM have COS, have finance minister. They called you finance minister for a reason, not a leader of Biafra. Finance minister. They also called you information minister for a reason. not a leader of Biafra, not a leader of men on the ground, not a leader of government in exile. You have this department to manage, to govern. Can you know your boundary? They call you COS for a reason, not finance minister, not a security leader. There's a reason for that. But in all these things, you now ask yourself, who this criteria, this rank, one is superior than another, isn't it? So, which of them can supervise each other? PM know all those things, and he put it there for a reason. Then what happened. Before then, PM appeared on Dr. Domedi's program where he was asked, if you are not there, who will take over? He said it depends, it left for government. That is, Biafran people will determine. That is what he said there. It's up to Biafrans. Mind you, there's a structure already on ground. There's a structure already on ground. That structure has to do, information minister, deputy information minister, you have COS, you have all this name is there based on the level of the government of Biafran government in exile. Don't expect them to have everything at a go. It's a gradual process. But those departments that PM initiated are the most important one, and in this present age, at the particular time that he made it. So you jumping from let me not, so the people will not say I'm tagging anybody. You are jumping from probably maybe Minister of Health to dictate or to argue with somebody who is Minister of Works. Are you not crazy? COS that most of you are saying, oh, he's agent of Nigeria, agent. So what you guys are trying to tell Biafrans is that he's agent of Nigeria, and PM is so stupid to bring agent of Nigeria, to make that agent of Nigeria COS. You are actually insulting PM by saying that. That is, he's so stupid. Because don't tell me, you cannot tell me that you just noticed that he's agent of Nigeria because PM have an issue. Don't you misuse the opportunity that you have. You may think that you're creating awareness with your all this your propaganda, your platforms. It doesn't make any sense to me. That does not mean that COS don't have her own mistakes. I'm coming to her. What I'm saying is for benefit of Biafrans, those who are not holding any position in Biafran government. This broadcast is for you. So that you are not going to, because Okechukwu is supporting, let me see who is Okechukwu supporting, so that I will not support Okechukwu. You are crazy. Your brain is up there for a reason. Okay? You guys choose to play with our intelligence. All you want to know are just the same thing that we hate, that made us to talk about DOS. That's what you guys are doing in a modernized way, in a romantic way. No. I hate what I hate to like. I dislike what I hate. I cannot just throw my brain away because somebody who have 100,000 subscribers is making a broadcast and trying to deceive people. We can also analyze his own issue. I said I'm not going to call names, but if you know who I'm talking about, you know the person. You just come out. First of all, you said you are not supporting the party A, party B. You want to be neutral. And Biafran said, okay, everybody come for you. Don't remain neutral. Let us see how those people, and you made it clear to everybody that you are not part and parcel of any group. They don't argue in their group. You have never joined them in that group. Somehow, personally, I felt that you are not happy with them because, in fact, you love what is playing out because to you, it served them well. If they can ignore you all this while and keep on moving along their affairs without involving you, and you see yourself as so important than any other person, that without you, Biafran is nothing. Which another foul play that I'm noticing from them. Which is another foul play that I'm noticing from them. How can you make yourself so important than the entire nation? You are the most educated. You are the most experienced. Without you, that you only you know sabot if you see sabot. Only you know sabot if you see sabot. And they are not growing, molding this culture of if I don't say what you like, I'm a sabot. Who told you? Go and check the meaning of saboteur in dictionary first before you start tagging anybody sabot. Go and check the meaning of the saboteur. That somebody sabotage. What does it mean? You want me to say that, oh, today that's because you love you like maybe you love to eat yam. So anybody that talk something that says something negative about yam is a saboteur. That is not the meaning of saboteur. I am not here to antagonize anybody. I'm just here to help you people to think. Don't hesitate in the name of calling names. Ask yourself some questions. If finance minister is a saboteur, why is it that PM allow him all this while? Why is it now that he becomes saboteur? And when you check, you find out that most of those people that are championing this problem, broadcasting every now and then, there are those who want to upgrade their office in government. And surprisingly, they are not losing the one they have without getting any other position. They are not finding it funny. And that is another disease. Because it's not a must that you lead or you become part and parcel of the government. It's not a must. If you make it a must, you will end up creating a negative for yourself. Do you think that only you want to be in cabinet of the Biafran government? Many Biafran want that as well. So who told you that if people decide to campaign for it and compete with you, that you are going to win? Who told you that you are going to win? There are some Biafrans that are not interested in holding any political any office. Not because they're afraid, not because they don't have the chance, but they just want to allow you people to do it the way you are doing it, since you are not committing any nuisance yet. Not because if you remove me now, everything will collapse. Whether it will collapse, it may go down a bit, but it's not going to collapse. But after going down, it will now upgrade again with speed. So that's one thing you need to understand. It's not everything. It must not go around you for you to say, okay, watching the only time you know that the Biafrans are watching is when they allow you to be their leader, when they allow you to be, control one office. That's the criminal mindset, and is a no-no for me. If that is the Biafra that you guys are pushing for, that is Nigerian in another form. That's a Nigerian government in another form, and it should be condemned with everything. It should be condemned. Finance minister may have his own personal interest. He may have his own personal interest. So COS may have her own personal interest. But the question is it all about interest? Are they doing something that you, average Biafrans, actually want? What you think that will favor you? Is that what you want or not? All these things they're making it to look like is a problem. The issue of give us updates about account, give us what do they call it? To tell us how to do a kind of auditing work. Okay, to audit the finance minister, tell us what you have done and how you spend money, everything. Is not the only problem, but they are fronting that so that Biafran will buy the same, buy the idea of that is the only problem. That the major problem is something else, and that thing they are hiding it because they know if you Biafrans hear that, you will be surprised. Why they focus on this one is just to make you feel emotional. Why must you touch our fund? Why men on ground? Because reason why they always focus on men on ground is because they know that everybody wants men on ground to do well. They're using it to get what they want. Men on ground. The same thing that US and what they've been doing. Oh, men, we know our men is this, our men is that. They gave you Minister of Finance. They gave you Deputy Minister of Finance. They gave you Finance Minister. They gave you, Minister of Education. They gave you all those positions without Biafran voting you. The only people that vote you are cabinet members, which Biafran support. Automatically, it's Biafran. But understand it, because if you are questioning COS, why must she be the one? You are questioning her with everything in you, and you are hosting program space every day and night, insulting yourself, thinking that you are trying to, you are in charge, you are this. No, you don't see. All this nonsense they are doing is laughable. And they are now bringing the idea of, oh, EPM come now, the Biafrans, we know that you are this, you are that. All you don't, the Biafrans are not the people that you have to use, dictate for how they will live their life and what they need to do. If you think that that is the best way to have Igbo people support you, it simply means that you have been sleeping all this while. Armstrong, I see you. I'm coming to comment section in a short while. Just give me a moment. That means you have been sleeping, you are not paying attention to what has been going on. Because if you actually understand who Biafras are, you will never ever think like that. For you to have people support, one, if you don't buy Biafrans with bag of rice, Indomie, and Maggi like the Nigerian government do, it's a lie. If we need something, give us that we need. Now we need our land to be peaceful and protected from external invaders. Can you give it to us? If you can, you have support. Can you also make people who are facilitating that protection to be happy? Can we see them happy and carrying their work every now and then? That means they are happy, right? Can you give it to us? If you can, you have support. That is what Mazagano did. That is what PM have done. Now by hosting space, when we refresh our pages or when we're trying to refresh our platforms, we'll be reading news. Fulani herdsmen in the farm. One woman had been raped and tied in her farm, right? And you are hosting space, telling us men on ground, we must protect men on ground. Protect men on ground. But don't tell us. Show us how you're protecting the land. Forget about telling us. You see all this. Do you think that Biafran actually care about how finance ministers spend money and how we keep the money? If you can, have you seen anybody, both one Nigerianist, that have called PM in his program? Because you always have open mic. Have you seen anybody that come out and say, PM, the fundraising that they are raising now, give us account? Nobody asked that. Why? Because we're actually surprised that the little money that's being contributed can achieve so much. Who cares about the auditing we are talking about? But when the cabinet decided to audit and ask questions, the finance minister is supposed to give it and update. I'm not saying update Biafrans here. Give update to cabinet member, even if they know or they don't know. You don't need to rush to social media and start saying that you are the one financing everything. That we judge you that there's nothing like Finland Convention. You forgot that convention was held last year. Were you the one that financed it? I mean, the convention that happened last year, are you the one that made it to happen? All this insult is getting too much, and you can only do that when people are so deluded. Do you understand me? You can only do that. Thank God Biafran are speaking up, because it's no longer when you rely on Rapture Media of IPB, when you rely on what Radio Biafra says. When we rely on let us wait until Jesus speak, now everybody can now come out and say their mind, and people who have brain will connect the dot and make the decision. I am not saying they should get rid of you. Don't get it twisted. We have not getting to that that to the point of calling for your head. I'm not here for that. But if the little position they gave you, if you find yourself in any structure of Biafrans, what you expected of is to work diligently, do your best. If Biafrans say, okay, my brother, you are sweating a lot on this job, we want to assist you, let Okeke for join you. Stay aside, you stay aside happily. If you actually want to be a government or a country that people will be jealous of, that is manner, that is attitude that you need to start developing now, not when you have Biafra. But you see, when they ask you to step aside, you say, who gave you the order? You start, that is the only time you want to examine how the person become what he or she is to tell you to step down. Because you have not been questioning her position. You were okay with it when they allow you to be minister of whatever. Then you okay with her. She was not an agent of darkness. She was not a Nigerian agent, right? Immediately, your office is being touched. Then you remember, oh, there's a book called Charter, and there's a constitution. Let us go to it and see when you're supposed to ask me to step down and step in. In other words, if COS did not, let me know you say, sorry, they don't say that she made it alone. If cabinet members, because that's what we're told, remember we are watching from outside, we are not in. If cabinet members decided to dissolve the cabinet, which they have also actually accepted that's what it is, then why are you having issue with that? Why? What is the difference between you and DOS, who refused to give PM a slot to broadcast on Radio Biafra? Because that's what they are doing. The same thing. You criticize DOS for not allowing PM to broadcast on Radio Biafra, right? And to you, Master kind of made a mistake. He allowed for the DOS then. That he allowed himself to be interviewed by PM, and PM now think that he have arrived. That without in that interview, who he is, he's a nobody. Remember all those names? That thing in Finland, right? Remember those days. The same thing is what you guys are doing now. You have agreed that PM actually made it clear that this cabinet will be dissolved after Biafra declaration. And seeing what is playing on, I'm not here to tell you that it's a right time to dissolve it or not a right time to dissolve it. People who are in the cabinet should know better than me, because I'm outside. Because there's some security information or situation may be involved that lead to dissolve that cabinet. Because he cannot tell me that COS just wake up in the morning and say, today is a very good day. Let me search myself. Where's my phone? Okay, let me go online and dissolve cabinet. That was not what happened. And remember the story of a woman in the Bible that two women are dragging a child. Both of them have children. For Christian people watching this video, this my illustration may help you to understand what I'm trying to say. Both these two women have children. Their baby are not just infants. Okay, one lost her own, and one, that is where the wisdom of Solomon started. The other one that lost her baby started dragging the baby of the other woman. And when they brought this issue to Solomon said, okay, bring a knife. Let me cut this baby into two. Let me cut this baby into two. The one that owned the baby said, no, don't cut this baby. Please. Instead of you cutting the baby, because Solomon was pretending that he's confused about who is the rightful owner of the baby. So the owner of the baby said, don't cut. Allow this baby. When this baby grew up, he will know the mother. He will know the owner, her rightful mother, the real mother of the baby. And the other one who lost her own and intentionally dragging the other one was shouting, cut it, yes, because how can she claim my baby? Cut the baby, cut baby. Then Solomon said, okay, for you to say this simply means that you are the one that lost your baby. You want her own to die just like your own, and rule the case by handing over the baby to the woman who is the rightful owner of the baby. What I'm trying to say here is the people that you guys are dragging and claiming that she have done her worst. The people are not actually calling your name. The person in question, which is COS, are not out to shout on you people like most of you are doing on social media today. And anybody that says something that you feel that, oh, this person is not speaking in my favor, you started calling the person a sabo and all these things. Is laughable. Is laughable. Everything that is going on now has something to do with ego, greedy, jealousness, and envy. That is what most of you are exhibiting. You are showing it. Everybody can see it. The person that was reading the charter yesterday was busy. Before now, he said that he wants to remain neutral. He will give few days. After that, he will not take Biafran his stand and all that. Then one day interval, he is hosting a fundraising. This is when if you listen to him that day, you will find out that he was like not happy with the whole thing. He just want to have his moment. Okay, he want to have his moment to bring out his anger and all that. Like, I don't care who is leading, who is not leading. All I want to see is our land being protected, everything being the way it's supposed to be. Today, all the focus and attention goes to what is it called? What is your problem? Why are you attacking this thing that you're attacking? Why are you saying this thing you're saying that? They will tell you because they want to maintain the structure that Mazi Samanepa have laid, the structure that he made. Then you ask them, this structure you're talking about, when did the PM made it? Before you have any problem, he put the structure there. The structure is working. Okay. Did he say he's going to dissolve this structure or not? The answer is yes. Okay. Did he tell you when to dissolve it? The answer is no. But he said, so for social time, it will be dissolved, yes. Even if the dissolving the cabinet is wrong thing, I mean, let's assume that is wrong. That is, they shouldn't have dissolved it that time. And they have dissolved it. Are you trying to tell me that after dissolving that cabinet, let's say, for example, that the cabinet is okay, they move, finance minister will now move to Ministry of Defense, Minister of Information. You are now Minister of Finance, Deputy Minister of Information. You are now Minister of Deputy. You are now Deputy to. They wouldn't have had any issue that the cabinet was dissolved. Nobody would have raised any voice. He is reading Charter for Don't Mind Him by my brother. Let me start from let me go back to the comment, because what I'm saying here is, ask yourself, if all of them that are making broadcasts today, even if you want to make a broadcast, why don't you just make a few broadcasts and focus on that thing that you said you are protecting? Protect it. Let us be seeing you protecting it. But instead, you are making sure that you make COS time or her effort just to make her regime to be ungovernable. And you want people to support you so that you can now govern what I don't know. It simply means, and you're talking about Sabo and agent. Who is agent here? If you actually want Biafra and mean well for Biafrans, you must not be the captain. Must you be a captain? It's not a must. If finance minister had it been that COS and cabinet members, okay, finance minister, you are now defense minister, then information minister, you are now minister of information, minister of finance. At least they had it been if they gave you some post, will you come out and complain the way you are complaining now? I don't think so. I believe you'll be clapping. COS is our iron lady. COS is there because there's office for you. So how can you expect me to be shouting, oh, you are shouting and praising you, when I know that your intention is to make sure that you have an office that you represent? Oh, there are many Biafrans that are not even in government, let alone being a cabinet member. But they are in support of everything that you guys have been doing. So you are calling them fools. So for you to want Biafra, you must have something to gain in Biafra. What kind of Biafra do you want? Iche na-azọ ọdị ihe ahụ na unu eme na na-azọ naanị ọ dịghị azọtawo ya o nwee ndị ka gị n'ihe a iche n'ime eme. Many people are better than you. The only problem I have with COS is just few things. And one, I don't like the idea of being in contact with anybody in Nigerian politics, which she said that the person has been. Yes, I'm not saying you should end your communication with anybody, but at least let that communication be limited. If in fact, rule it out. And when she says she's going to give contact of Yoruba people to the person to talk to iron it out, that is a no-no for me. That is, these two areas is what I can display. That's where I can fault her. But the idea of, oh, she's agent, you are talking to yourself. Now let me go to the comment section. Like this, read some comments so that because comment is getting too much. Money man said Biafra United have no sense at all. They are all angry because she removed them. That's what I'm saying. Nothing more. Right on, watching naked. Truth is life. Armstrong said, good morning, Kai. Good morning, my brother. Those people are very shameless, highly shameless. I had to unsubscribe from Chiamaka today. Of course. George Chid said, thanks so much, Kai. Report. All hail Biafra. God bless you. Right on, wise man. Thank you. Godwin. That is from Francis. Godwin says they want us to believe that this agitation is all about money making. Yes, now, which is very, very funny. Shout out to North Central Eastland. Long live stainless. I don't know. Francis said, don't mind him. He is a sabo. Francis Jack says he's reading chapter for don't mind. He's reading chapter 4. Don't mind him, my brother. Right on, wise man. Thank you. And Victor said, good evening, my Kai report. Thank you. They all sell out. Don't mind them, my brother. Right on. Chuko, you people should not fight each other. Nobody is fighting each other. We are trying to put the record straight here. I'm not fighting Chiamaka. I'm not fighting anybody, please. What I'm saying is that they should understand that it's not about you. That is very bad idea. Very, very dangerous idea. Because even if Biafra come tomorrow, they can do anything. These are the kind of people, when they lose the election, they will open door for country to be destabilized because they lost election. You are living abroad. Most of you have more experience than many people in Africa. But when you do something like, how can you do that? You don't play politics in everything. There are some things that if you play politics on, you put people's life in danger, and that is what Nigerians do. If not, how can a politician recruit recruit young boys as ballot box snatchers and give them arms for their political gain without minding what that gun could do or create in the society? If you allow this thing to continue the way they want it to be, it will get a point when Biafra finally come and they contest for election and they lose election. They will sabotage every government facilities or any plan of government to make sure that the current government will be destabilized and make it ungovernable. So you don't need to nurse nonsense for you to be a good person. If you are removed, just like somebody who is in the cabinet and PM gave you sanction, and you choose to attack PM because you are being sanctioned, it simply means you are not meant to be there. No matter how good you think you are or what you have contributed in the movement, nobody forced you to contribute, right? You put hand in your pocket and brought out money. So if you think that money that you gave to Biafrans is a bribe or a gateway for you to sit on their head and pee on them, you are lying to yourself. That's why you see they started by security. I would have believed them easily if I have not witnessed DOS style. Because some of you think that when we make videos about DOS, we are saying it because we want view and we want to make you happy. We are actually trying to pass information that will help you to learn how to think, to understand what is behind. It's not about all this thing you are seeing now, but what that thing may lead people to. That's why I asked a question. If COS and Biafrans, after saying, okay, we hereby dissolve this cabinet, and another word they said, is for you to see how bad and how corrupt some people's brain can be. Do you know that some of them are saying, okay, if you dissolve cabinet, you actually dissolve your own position? And to them, they are very sensible. They are making sense. Oh, they are the most educated and the most intelligent. Oh, why? You may be educated by certificate, but wisdom is from God. What you are saying is that PM shouldn't have actually built any cabinet because nobody made him to form any cabinet. Say, oh, he made himself. She made herself a deputy. These are temporal positions, for crying out loud. Biafrans are not even here yet. Why don't you just wait? When Biafran comes and the election is being fixed, then you start your campaign. But when we are still getting to that place and you are dragging all these things now, it simply means that you don't even want to get to the place they're supposed to be to organize that election that you are so desperate to get yourself involved into. Because you cannot involve yourself in something that you don't have idea. If you know what Biafra stand for, why are you trying to stop the movement to get to the point where you're supposed to get? If they gave you, if COS and cabinet member actually say, okay, from henceforth you are deputy this, you are this, you are that, nobody will be here crying. For some of you who don't understand what they want to gain by doing that, ask yourself this question: what is the intention of going after her? If she's not getting it right, it is your position. You are in position as a member or as ex-minister to call her and say, I think this should have been done better this way. What can you implement this one and this one for the main time, for main period? But If you choose to go all out on her now, no, giddy, that means what you are doing is that you don't actually want anything to get better. You okay the way it is. And okay, Francis said, that is the part I don't like about our COS. Yes, like me, I said it. I'm not here to. That's why I said I'm not supporting anybody. Communicating with politicians in Nigeria is a no-no for me. As long as we are calling for freedom, because these are two different ideas, two different beliefs that I have actually taken the life of the people, that have actually cost people's life. So if you are trying to romance it, there's no problem. No, there's a problem. I don't like it. But you may say, no, yeah, it's just my old friend. Your old friend that believe in ritual. Are you a ritualist? So if you just like you have a friend who end up as a kidnapper. He's a kidnapper, and you are still reaching out to that kidnapper. You and the kidnapper is still talking, but you don't believe in kidnapping. You hate it. In fact, you actually champion an organization that is against kidnapping. Okay, you are championing an organization that is against kidnapping, and this your friend is one of the kidnap gang, and you from every now and then you are reaching out to the person. What are you guys discussing? What are you discussing? How to pay ransom, how to stop kidnapping, or how to advance kidnapping? That's why I said that statement of COS is where I can fault her. Then again, when some people say, okay, she's carrying herself, and that one is another testament of you have been jealous of her. Do you understand? Another problem I can point out, just only these two things: communicating with politicians on ground in Nigeria, and they're saying that you are going to give contact of people that are in the homeland to a politician that may end up tracking their number to buy them. Is these two things is where I have issue with US. Every other things is politically motivated, and those who are doing that understand it very, very well. I'm saying this not as someone who have any contact or anything to gain. I have not talked to any of them, both party A, party B. None of them communicate with me. Nobody. But seeing what I'm seeing outside, if you choose to call me touch, you understand? I don't have anything. The way people watch you is the way I watch everything, and that I don't have any intel. But that one is a different ball game, a different thing altogether. So, but for now, this is what you guys are making us to believe, and that's the way we see it. That's the way we see it. Amy said, Brother Kai, that number is in public. It is a person that the Idu people supposed to contact to know their country. So if COS give that number out, is not bad. Just ask any question to the person. Okay, if the number is in public, like if that is inquiry number for them, there's no problem, because those who own the number know the security that must have mount around them, that they won't be tracked. So if that is true, what you said, I don't have any problem with that. Then I still have issue with COS talking to the person in the first place. I'm being honest. I won't come here to pretend that all is well. That's where I have issue with her. Sir, are you supporting COS for dissolving the government in exile at Integration Day? The question, Victor, your question is, did the cabinet member or government in exile, do they agree that they're going to dissolve it that day or not? If they agree to dissolve it that day, there's no problem. I'm not here. I'm not in position to tell you that that day is the best way to dissolve it or not. My question to you, Victor, what day do you think is best? What day do you think that is the best to dissolve the cabinet? Can you tell me the day that you think that it is best to dissolve the cabinet? And I also have a question for you. Those who are fighting dissolving the cabinet, do they question PM when PM said that the cabinet will be dissolved? Because I think the problem they have is dissolving the cabinet and left them behind. So you should ask question, why are they being left behind? So let us be honest about it. And Francis said, right on, wise man, that is the truth. Kai, let us get this straight that that man is not a politician, rather the brother of a politician, which is Obaseki, the outgoing governor. Yes, he's a brother of a governor, can help his brother being as a politician to do one or two things that they want. And for that guy to complain about the map simply means that he has more, he have more, he has so much interest about Nigerian politicians and Nigerian government than Biafran. So he want to make sure that he did not, he's there to defend Nigeria, to support what Nigerian welfare. That's what he was doing. So as a COS stand as your opponent, unreachable, because she is not even in position to negotiate or to talk anything for now until PM comes out. So communicating with them, what do you think you're gonna communicate with them? That's where I have issue about that. Peter said, Peter Okafor, no, I do not support. No, I did not support. Okay, I don't know what you mean by do not support. She has okay. Vito have not answered my question anyway. She have not passed through charter. She have to pass through charter. So Peter, the charter says that your charter you're talking about. The charter said that finance minister should not give account of money going to the account to cabinet, not to Biafrans, not to the public. Do you have that in charter? That charter says finance minister should not attend meeting to explain to Biafrans. Do you have that in the charter? That finance minister should not come out in that charter. Okay, a charter says finance minister should not give account of anything. You have it in the charter? Because I've not gone through the charter. You have it in the charter that the finance minister should not give account. I doubt because I doubt, my dear. I don't believe you. How can you have that kind of thing in charter? That Biafran should not know. What I mean by Biafran, I'm talking about government should not know how money go out and go in. You have it in the charter. Are you sure? I don't think so. In that charter, do you also have in charter that they should come out after declaring Biafra in Finland? They should come out and start insulting each other. They don't have room for conflict resolution in the charter. Do they obey that? Do they follow that? They just jump on social media to buy favor. Godwin said COS should know how to talk. She said she called one of the command in Ebonyi State, and she called his number on air. I have not seen the video you are talking about. Okafor said yes. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe it because the insult that they are, the abusive word they are giving to each other is uncalled for. Even if she's not getting it right, if you think that she's not getting it right, wait for some months. PM will come out. So that people who have high hope that Biafran is here, after seeing what they displayed in Finland, that hope has crashed to ground zero. They may not understand it because they're insider, but the hope they painted out there, even Oyedepo, Bishop Oyedepo, is now talking, is now saying something in line with Biafran freedom. The video is out there. What made them to think? What made Oyedepo to say those things? He's not. He did not prophesy. So, but Oyedepo said, made the comment that he made based on what he must have seen that played out in Finland. But now, after giving the whole world that hope, you turn back to crash the hope. How can you justify that? Do you also have that in the charter? Between Biafran Charter and Biafran Constitution, which of them is more important? Peter Okafor, answer this question, please. Between Biafran Constitution and Biafran Charter, which of them Biafran should hold supreme? Who is talking about Charter? COS was voted in by every member of Biafran government. So what did your charter said? Ataya, she don't have right over another minister. Then what is the meaning of COS? COS is chief of what? Chief of staff. Chief of staff. Who is the staff? Ministers. Una name argument. Chief of staff. COS. Chief of staffs. Chief of staffs. That's COS. Not DOS. Say she don't have right. Who she have? As long as we are calling her chief of staff, COS, she have right to. Don't lie, please. Good evening, my brother, and God bless you, all Biafran. Thank you. And Victor said, sir, we have a template built by PM. Biafran Charter is very important to Biafrans. Tell the COS not to bring up her personal issue on Biafran matter. My brother, she has to go and settle her difference. You are the one that create you, Victor. You are the one of the people that are actually creating more problems. The same thing you are antagonizing her of doing is the same thing that people that you yourself supporting is also doing. Personal interest. If you join this broadcast when I started, I made it clear that it's all about personal interest, and people that have suffered it are ordinary Biafrans like me and you. She's fighting, focusing on her personal interest. I'm not here to defend that. But finance minister and Sona Parawa and all of them that are making brokers every now and then, are they also showing their personal interest or not? Ask yourself that question. Peter come and say, put your number so that somebody can call you. I have not gotten the number to give out. I know many of you want to call, and I will try my best to do that maybe later tonight. Okay, I will come back again with a number that you can call. Trust me, but it's gonna be a late hour broadcast. Just expect me. If I did not come online here, I will come on a second platform. I don't know if you have subscribed to that. So you can call in. Subscribe to our channel so that you know when we are live. Very soon your eyes will clear. My eyes will clear on what? This is the problem. If on the instant there, very soon you guys will keep on insulting people. My eye will clear on what? What am I dragging with you? Because you are not believing what you want me to believe on. Put your number. My eyes will not clear anything, but for you to say that, I will come back again with a number so that you can call. Because the number that I want to give, I'm using the phone at the moment to broadcast. So I cannot give the number while it will affect the stream immediately. So he said, my eye will clear. My eye will clear. Well, this is a logical question. Simple question. If finance minister was moved to, if they have moved him to defense minister, will he be coming out? Will he be saying what he's saying now? That COS don't have right to dissolve and do that. They are saying it because their office have been taken away from them. That is simple fact. Don't lie. He said we don't enter one chance. Nobody enter one chance. Nobody enter one chance. If Sanat Barawa and deputy, all of them, if they have been moved to a different position in government, none of them will be telling you there's a charter, there's a charter. You guys are you are committing nuisance. How can you be telling people like that? I mean, I don't understand. Ndewo, that is from BISA. Said Ndewo, good afternoon from my end. And greetings to all genuine Biafrans worldwide. Thank you, Uche. Uche said, real one chance. I don't know what you guys are talking about, one chance. Maybe one chance they're talking about. Who is the driver of this one chance you're talking about? Tell them that Van is now talking peace now, Nabi. He says it's a lie. What is a lie? Peter Okafor and Victor, you guys are because of you guys, I will stream again tonight. I hope you will be there to do this. Just call. I will just provide a number for that. At least for once, I will use that number for that. But everything you need to understand, my people, what you need to know, nobody is after you. What we want is harmonized family, not DOS pattern. I see DOS when I see one, and what you guys are displaying is DOS style. COS is a one chance. How is he a one chance? Mention one thing that COS is doing that finance ministers have not done, or even other people have not done. Mention one thing. Good day, brother Kai. I stand where you stand. Thank you so much. That's we are Biafran, some Biafran. Thank you for your comment. Sonny, I see you. I see your comment. Thank you. Anyway, I watched a video or not a video, but space program. Mistake I made is that I was not able. I felt that there's no need. I did not record or share that broadcast, but I did not follow the person that streamed that made that stream on X. And for you to know the mindset of people like Peter Okafor here, the mindset that you guys have, that's why I said don't support anybody. Don't throw your weight on any particular individual, but stand on the truth. Because all of them are making mistakes. That I have just told you what I felt that is mistake of COS, and for you to tell me that there's no mistake from the other people, you are a liar. Don't lie. What I notice is that some of them don't like COS for different reasons. For different reasons. One, some of these people, some of them believe that for COS to suspend the person they call PAPM, which is, I found out that the person is not the PAPM. PM don't have any PA. Because I can tell you PM don't have any PA. That's not the PA. That's not how PA works. But they baptize the guy immediately as a PA just to suit the narrative. Some believe that some hate COS because of that. There are some other people that hate COS because their office have been affected. There are some other people that believe that COS that don't like COS because somehow COS is somehow maybe aggressive in her word. They don't like it as a woman. The woman talk like that. Women should focus on their kitchen. They should relegate women to a backseat. You hate her because of that. But all of them they're all hiding one canopy. Oh, because of money. Oh, because of money. It's a lie. All of you have different agenda for hating her. We know this. We know. And that is why I don't believe what you guys are saying. Unless you prove me otherwise. But what I'm saying is a lie. There's no way you can beat your chest and say this is your reason for hating her. I don't think so. Do you understand? I don't think so. That does not mean that she's getting everything right. Don't make mistake about it. But antagonizing her as this and that is laughable. Do you know that some of you, people from this camp, that are shouting, crucify her, somebody called on that space and said something that will shock you. In case, for those of you that your brain is open to understand what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying. That COS, that what has she done? That the only thing that he can see that she have done is traveling from US to South Korea to meet World Women Forum. That thing that she did, that she traveled there, that her journey or going to that conference has nothing to do, don't have any contribution in the Afro movement. Somebody is saying that, do you know what that means? You are actually trying to tell us that PM that is supported her to go there is making a mistake by going there. That she shouldn't have gone there. That does not have that thing has nothing to do with the Afro movement. That is why I said some of you have different agenda. The question again is, why are you guys all this while kept quiet under Reverend Prime Minister? All of you kept quiet. You were okay with everything that she do, but now you now have time to check her file. But in contrast, when somebody want to check finance minister, you say no, don't check him. You are trying to sabotage PM for checking minister, but you are not checking COS in PM absence. And it's not good. It's not good at all. I'm making this from an outsider. If you are insider, you have different higher opinion, higher argument, then don't blame me because I don't have access to what you have. But what I can see in the public is what I'm making my analysis on. My brother Kai Report, good evening. Watching from Chile, South America. Don't mind in the Ocho. That's Anthony. I greet you, my brother. Obuchi John said, only her name alone is a blessing to Biafran. Is better than, Biafran, better to them is okay. I think what you're trying to say is better to them to retrieve their steps right now. I think you mean is better, not a better. Thank you. Chikanso said, good evening, my brother. Thank God I meet you live today. Continue on the truth. Propaganda and lies can never last. It will fade off, of course. It will just disappear like a smoke. Sir, I am not against you. What I am against is COS dissolving the structure of our Prime Minister. My question, Victor, are you a member of the cabinet or not? You are not a member. So why are you attacking? Do you know what they agreed in the cabinet? You don't know. Do you know anything about security intels about it? You don't know. So dissolving the cabinet you are talking about was made by Biafran. Biafran said we want to reshuffle. For a reason best known to them, you don't know. They have watched through those things and agree. And those who are fighting it now said, yes, we have agreed to dissolve it, but it's not now. Can you understand it? The question is, why are they kicking it against it now when the cabinet said it's now? Understand this very, very well. Okay, even if it is not now, what do you think that is her intention for dissolving it? None of them have come out and say, oh, we have this evidence 1, evidence B, exhibition B, exhibition A, and all that she is responsible of the interrogation and investigation going on against PM. She has nothing to do with that. So what do you think that will be her gain? Do you think she wants to set the struggle? No. Why is it so difficult for people to understand this? To me, it's about dragging of position. I ask you this question again. If Finance Minister and Minister of Information and rest of them, if they have come out and said, if the cabinet member said, okay, From today, you are no more Minister of Finance. You are now Minister of Defense. Minister of Information. You are no more Minister of Information. You are now Minister of Finance. Do you think that they will tell you there's a charter, that it's not right time to dissolve it? If you answer this question, then you are, if you answer this question, then your brain is intact. If after dissolving this post, those of them crying and fighting against it now, if the table had, let's assume that somehow they are now holding other higher position or another ministerial position, do you actually think that they will come out to make broadcast to attack COS for dissolving the government, knowing fully well they are no longer Minister of Information, they are now Minister of Finance, they are no longer Minister of Finance, they are now Minister of Defense? Do you actually believe that they will come out and doing what they're doing now? If you answer this, then you know what you are doing. If you don't, I'm sorry. Victor, we are not structured defenders. If you want to defend structure, go to DOS. That's the Chickason. And Victor said, okay, I think I've gone through this one. Then Emmy said, did the person see her speech in that conference in South Korea? No, their own is that they only have, they have issue with her already. So anything that comes with her is a problem. Some even Nigerian newspaper and non-Biafrans listening to this lady, this COS, they already know that this person is not joking. They understand that she's determined. How many of them have come out and said that Nigerian army, go watch her video. If you're a Nigerian army, and the same tone that PM have used, she used that without fear. Not I don't want to go deeper about other things, but let me just, because I still believe that everybody is still, you know, very, very important in every. So I don't want to start making sounding as if I'm getting rid of. I'm not getting rid of Minister of Information or Minister of Finance or anybody. I'm not, or even CS. I'm not getting rid of anybody in my mind. I still believe there's a room to work together. But even now, you that are watching me, that you are not part of the cabinet, tomorrow, if you find yourself in any position, do not place yourself or think that you, without you, this meeting or government or your group organization will not move ahead without you. That's a very bad mentality to have. It simply means that you're a nuisance. You are not, you are committing nuisance rather. You are not meant for anything good for the organization. These three people are Sabo, Vam Vam Vam, Akbarawa. Don't call them Sabo yet. Like I said, there's difference between Sabo and selfishness. I don't think they are Sabo yet. I cannot call anybody Sabo yet. They are not working for government. They are not working for anybody. But the problem is that they place their personal achievement and desire ahead of what they should focus on, which is very, very wrong. So that does not mean that Sabo. The Sabo is somebody who wants to sell everything out and make money out of it. So I don't think, Sana Barrow is not a Sabo. I don't believe that. I don't believe that Minister of Information is Sabo. I don't believe that. I don't believe that COS is Sabo. I don't believe that. So if you think that Sabo, to me, you are wrong. What they are is that they want their personal interests to be there, just to, without focusing on what they should focus on, which is a mistake. So that, to me, I cannot categorize that as a Sabo, that Sabo now. No. So let us not. I don't like this idea of calling somebody Sabo. You are rushing to. No, I don't like that idea. Okay. So let us not focus on that. And Every speech of COS in South Korea based on Biafran freedom, so the person saying it has no effect is mumu. With my brother, without even going through her speech, for somebody to tell you that PM that her movement in South Korea and traveling, it has nothing to contribute in the movement, is to tell you the kind of people he is. I don't like I made a mistake. I should have saved that broadcast, but you never can tell. I watched I watched that person through Okute Biafra. Okute Biafra was in that broadcast, that space on Twitter. She had to tell us where PM is. Isha Dogema Peter. Isha Dogema. You really need help. You really need help. Please, I don't want to focus on your comment again. This is the problem I have with many people. She have to tell you where PM is. So what I'm trying to tell us now, she's the one that sold PM. And somebody who don't know what the player will buy the idea. Stop this nonsense. That is why my anger goes to people who should know better, not followers. Followers can follow anything they want. Do you understand? Well, how can you say what you're saying, Peter? Is to me, oh my goodness. I just told you, even finance minister, Sona Parawa, and the rest of them, they are not sabo. Don't call them sabo yet. I don't think they are sabo. They focus their interest more. Some of you may say, yeah, focusing on interest more is actually sabotaging the issue. But these are not going to that extent. Do you understand? They still mean good for Biafra. But the problem is that they want to be in the helm of our affair. I'm saying this based on what is in the public, not based on what you that as an insider are saying. You may say something different from what I'm saying because you are an insider. I'm not an insider. I am watching from afar. Do you understand? So, but seeing what I'm saying, I don't think that not any of them is Asabo. And another thing is that when you look at the people who don't like Biafran government at all, the person they're focusing their attack on are COS. That is to tell you psychologically. It simply means that she's getting this right. Like what Masmagana said, that if whenever you see Northerners singing praises of you, singing your praise and praising you because as an Igbo person, know that you are a sellout. Know that you are not getting it right. Go and examine back what you are doing. Since finance minister don't respond for a meeting 4 times, means there is something wrong somewhere. Some of them say that is a lie, that is not that he did not refuse to appear. So that one is still debatable, because what COS is saying is different from what they are saying from their own side. It is still debatable, like I said. Iwu said Biafra for some people is not working. They can be easily manipulated. That is it. Nobody is interpreted. Nobody is interested. I think that's what I mean. Nobody is interested about position. No. Hey, Peter, you are beginning to suspect that you are one of the people that are championing this problem. I begin to suspect that you may be one of the ministers using this account, Peter. How can you say that nobody is interested in the position? I just asked you a question. If they hand over those positions to them, are they going to come out to complain that it's not yet time to dissolve it? No, it's not yet time to do it. Meaning that if they are not information minister, they will not be talking Biafra by now. If they are not minister of information, they won't be talking about Biafra by now. That is what they're trying to tell. Looking forward, say, please, what powers does COS have to dissolve the cabinet? The question that you should ask is, what is the meaning of COS? If you can answer that, and you also need to ask yourself, Do they agree to dissolve it in their cabinet or not? Answer that first. Looking for say, please, what power? I think you are repeating the same question. Okay. And OBS said, OBS said, my brother, leave these distractors. Leave these you mean directors of directors of saboteurs, aka DOS, and do your program. I'm not focusing on DOS. I'm using them to just to let people know what is playing out. That is, it looks like DOS 2.0. DOS 2.0. Looking forward said, please, what power? Okay, this are you repeating the same thing over and over again? Yeah. Okay, I have answered you, my dear. Charter is important. She knows that. The charter you are talking about, and constitution, which of them is more important? Anthony Umede said, my brother, she cannot work with the people that will not listen to her. Two captains cannot pilot a ship at the same time. So that is another, and that is a vital information, because that is why somebody who see you as you don't deserve to lead me, uh, you can say that. You can say that, just to make sure that you stop the person. Lookman, good. Looking good. Only you write all this just in 1 minute. I don't want to block him because he's trying to spam the chat. Even though I have answered him, he keep on posting the same thing over and over again. Looking forward is spamming this broadcast. Remove him. I don't. Maybe he want me to remove him, but let me give him some time to repent. Obviously, looking forward. Uh, Looking forward or looking backward. Stop writing this your junk. I say I want him to stay on basic principle of the definition of rules based on basic understanding. Looking forward, I ask you a question. What is the meaning of COS? What is the meaning of COS? You guys always say COS. What is the meaning of COS? You are now you are not more pumping your message because maybe you are googling it to know the meaning of COS. I will believe her until she pass through charter. You will believe her until she pass. So the question I ask you, Peter, is when the charter you are talking about she need to pass through. Are you people following the charter? Are you following the charter? Charter first, charter first, charter first construction. Charter first construction, second first okay, charter is first construction, second she know it very well. That is our power. Which of them is more important, charter or constitution? Charter or constitution? You said you are following charter. So charter said you should come on social media to start to insult everybody after declaring Biafra. So you have it in charter that after, if you have a problem with your comrade, come on social media to resolve it. No resolution committee, nothing whatsoever. So charter gave you the power. Charter also said finance minister should not attend cabinet meeting to give account on what happened. Charter also said that finance minister should come in public and start saying that he is one financing the movement. Charter also said that fundraising must be called by information minister and deputy information minister and finance minister. I'm asking this because I'm an answer that I have not gone through the charter. You understand? So is that what charter said? So my people, Peter, be ready for me. I will have program again because of you. Thank you, my people. God bless you. And we have come to an end of this broadcast. Even though you have not answered my question, looking forward, what is the meaning of COS? If you can tell me the meaning of COS, tell us what is the meaning of COS. If you actually would want to have Biafra, you want Biafra or you want Chata? Which of them do you want? Do you want Biafra or Chata? Because even if your Chata have everything that you are claiming that it does, now that you declare Biafra, the best time to carry that Chata is now. Is it the right time to talk about the Chata? That even all the enemy that you have are now laughing at you. Everything about Biafra government in that you guys have made it to look so stupid, and we made mockery of it. Simply because we want to prove a point. The just few question I ask you guys, you don't answer that. If finance minister is being moved to defense minister, will he be saying what he's saying in social media today? Yes or no? I have many videos of that broker that if I start to analyze it, sometimes maybe some of you may not feel good about it anymore. I suspect that most of them, there's a video. Let me say that I'm not going to mention them. Maybe you not even know who I'm talking about. He made a video. He kept quiet all this while. All of a sudden, he made a video, and he said in that video, attacking CS. Okay, and he said that COS. He was reading something as if when you watch him, you think that what he's saying it based on what he know, and he have something to say that's very, very important. that is very, very important. But when I look at him, when I watch the video, I look at his eyes, it is obvious that he's reading something, a script somebody sent to him to read. And I will leave it here. I'm not going to say another thing. Both of them are arrogant. You see, they are arrogant. That's the mistake that I'm talking about. They need to, reset their brain. They need to understand that it's not about them. It's about Biafrans. Some of you may say, oh, you are standing CU, you are supporting CUS. You can say that. It's up to you. I'm not here to tell you what to believe on. But both of them need to come together. Some say, oh, don't bring them together because they have differences. The issue is that why are they not having the differences before? Why must it be now? So who is suffering all those things? Biafrans. We are bragging, oh, Biafran will be declared. We are waiting to see how Biafran will defend their land. Instead of you defending their land, you are not losing ground. The little ground you earn before declaring Biafra is what you are losing already. Hi. Hello, Abigail, please, I understand what you mean by that, but why did they give the charter to us, congressmen, and other PMs and other PMs? Let me read what you said again. Why did they give the charter to us, congressmen and other PMs? What do my other MPs? And other, what do my MPs? What do my MPs? What is that? I want to know the meaning of MPs. Congressmen, and so you're a congressman in the federal government in Israel. So you are an insider. You're looking forward. Okay. What did they explain to those of us congressmen about the Biafran Charter and its operation? You are still getting it wrong. My question to you is: they have the charter. They agree they're going to dissolve the cabinet. You are not disputing that. They agree they're going to dissolve the cabinet. Okay, members of parliament. Okay. They agree that they're going to dissolve the cabinet. Do you have that in charter or not? So I don't know where you're getting your own. Because of the way COS respond to Biafran Unite and Simon fought very hard when these two devils come to divide the family. Because of the way COS respond to Biafran Unite and Simon fought Biafran Unite and Simon fought very hard when these two. No, don't see. I don't want to talk about Biafra Unite here. I hate ego. Personally, I hate ego. Someone basic. I hate it. I don't want to talk about Biafra Unite here. I don't want to bring. If I'm to talk about Biafra Unite here, you may not like it. So don't go there. Issue of Biafra Unite and COS. Leave that matter for both of them, and let us stop buying case between Mr. Okeke and Mr. Okafor. Don't venture into don't allow anybody to say their personal problem to you, so that you don't use your two hands and grab it and say, how can she do that? If you see that, speaking of arrogancy, Biafra Unite told you that he's not supporting anybody, that he will off his phone, that nobody should call him again until that the only call that he want to receive. Because you're talking about being arrogant, and I'm just replying you. He said that everybody was so happy that his neutral want to make peace among them, and he said he wanted to bring him in. They should not even add him in the cabinet. They should create a platform where all people will come together and iron things out. That after they should not remove him. He said that he's ready to go with that. He's not interested in any position. Then after saying that, this is a promise he made to Biafran publicly. Then within one day, he said in that program, he's giving them 1 week is it 1 week or 2 weeks? Then he did not even last 2-3 days. He's hosting fundraising for a different party, taking side already. Do you understand it? Even if COS said that he don't want to talk with you and all that moment, you should know that tension is high. If you're a peacemaker, keep on pushing. But why must she talk to me like that? Because she's a woman. All these men, whenever you see, whenever she reply or say something, because she's a woman, they will easily find it as offensive. And Abigail, you're a woman, so I expect you to do better. He meant United States Congress. Okay, yeah. Looking forward says, study the Biafran Charter and educate the people. I don't believe this is Biafran government in exile. You guys are making it as if you have already the Biafran have their freedom and everything. They are following principles. Do you know that in a movement like this, you can turn things. You may say yes in the morning and evening is that you are acting no based on the security situation, which is what happened in Finland. They said they're going to declare Biafran on 2nd, and COS have seen the reason to declare it before then, and she did. And some people who claim they are in the holding charter are fighting against it, and they want me to believe that no, have Biafran and defend the territory. Then you cannot start following that Mr. Due process that you all of you are claiming now. Due process is good, but not for government in exile, a movement that is not doing everything. Do you know what Biafran are fighting for? They are fighting against institutions like Nigeria that have everything with them going in their favor. So please, let me end the broadcast because you guys are making me to stretch the broadcast. I promise that I will come back again later tonight. So, but that broadcast will be on our second platform, please, on Kai Report News. Kai Report News. Go and subscribe to that platform. Although I will share it when we be live here, when we live there, I will share it on this platform. But join me. I will do my best to have WhatsApp number that you can call in and tell me what you think about it. Subscribe to the channel and do your best to stand on the way of the truth. Don't rush and start buying personal problem between Mr. A and Mr. B. Your agenda is one thing, Biafra movement. So focus on that. Very soon you will know we are in one chance. Okay. Okay, he's not. It won't get to that one chance of a thing you're talking about because PM is not dead. He's coming. PM is watching everything. So don't see it as, what will you gain fighting all this battle and losing what you have already achieved? There's no need for that. Thank you, my people, and God bless you all. See you again, and bye bye for now. Take care.